What's the deal, gang? Nobody said there was an echo or anything? There's a big ass echo the whole time. All right. Well, we had a trade here before stream. We collected about 42, 43 pips on it. And yeah, now you guys got to excuse me for about 10 minutes. I got to go pick up my daughter a couple blocks away. Hold on. So I'll be back in about 5 minutes. You guys hang out and I'll be right back. Oh man, sorry, forgot to unmute you guys. Or unmute myself from you guys. Hold on, let me turn down this music. It's too loud. Perfect. So yeah, apparently I had like less than 8 gigs of memory yesterday. So that was fun. But the good thing about it is this account never got activated. Did lose on it on the live. Made 40 of it back. Not a big deal, but may we continue freeze free from now on. All right, daily closed bullish above the daily range. There's a level here. I'd look to continue up to 4140 area as the 4-hour bullish at resistance, right? At the 4-hour level here. So a break of the current 4-hour low should really drop us down heavy. Let's see what happens there. The current 4-hour low is down here, 4080. That's where actually we're driving up from, right? Almost on the dot, 4081. 10 pips away from re-breaking that low and really plummeting, but we did not. This is the resistance we just broke out of, right? Broke past. This is the support we're driving off of. Sells below here or up at any resistance, really. We just have not created any. Let's create some resistance, and then we'll look to see if we can get some sells down with a range 2 breakout, maybe form a range, get a closure below and push back down. But wait, what the fuck? What are you doing? All right. Yeah, so let's see if we can get a pullback here, a little pulley bacula, right? And get a little support form to retest the highs that we're making right now, or are we gonna fake out, come back down in range? Oh, the key, the big thing yesterday. I was trying to get the annotations fixed. See if I got it done. See if this shit will work. Yeah, why? Yeah, give me a sec. You want to take... Oh, you got to close all the doors. All the doors. Yeah, I'm now a proud parent of a parrot. Or 2 parrots. Close the door. Literally just said close the door. Why would you open it even more if you're taking out a bird? That makes no sense. No, Benny. Leave Benny over there. Do you want to make food for Benny? Unless you want Benny to have lunch with your parrot. Is he outside? Did you lock the door? So how about you close it? Yeah, you need to close it. You don't have to lock it, just close it. Close the door. No. Closing the door means it actually has to like latch on to the wall. Otherwise, it's an open door. Okay, let me go over the concept of what a door closed. Now that's a closed door. All right, I know you can close it. Give me a sec. Let's figure this out. Let's see if this works. Ah, shit! You guys can see it. You guys can see it. Look. Ah, wow, crazy. Wild. Oh, my crap. Zoom annotations for the W. All right, I don't know. It's the small things that make me happy. The small things that make me happy. Hold on, I gotta go grab their birds. Oh, shit. Hold on, chat. Okay, Todd? Man. Clawed at my fingers. Doom door, I got you. Greetings, what up, Rhythm? What's the deal, bro? Yeah, glad to see everybody. Glad to see everybody. Hey, how's Jay doing? Anybody talk to Jay? I haven't heard from Jay in a little while. I hope he's well. Should have had a baby. Baby número dos. Haven't seen Jay or Turpy in a while. I don't know what they're planning. Dude, I had so many plans for this year. That that I just have not been able to even get to that. Or Javi. Well, Javi was gone for a while. He came back, but Jay was always there. You're finally gonna fill the gap here. The 160 pip gap might be a really quick push here. Hold on, let's mark that off. What the fuck just happened? The blue screen of death. Gang, tell me something. How the fuck did Auburn hire a Russian football coach? Not soccer, not football, fucking football. Helmets and pads type shit. If you guys don't know, the Russians do not play football. The fucking sport. Oh, it's like a weird rugby with helmets, right? Yeah. Holy, this fucking thing is not gonna give you a bottom wick even right now. It's just gonna fucking drive straight to fucking 4130. So anyway, yeah, the dude was born in Moscow, and I'm like, he's the head football coach at Auburn? Was Colin Kaepernick not available, bruh? I can't wait till they have the Soviet Union anthem playing before every game. That's gonna be wild. Oh shit. Damn, Auburn. Like hockey, okay. Basketball, you guys are doing too much. Football, what the fuck? Crazy. Anyway, yeah, I'm not looking for no fake out here. I'm looking simply to get back to a decision-making area here at 4088. Let's see if we can form a support and close back up bullish, right? Maybe even get a fake out on a smaller time frame, possibly, right? If we were able to come down here. Love to respect this area though and get a bullish closure here. Right. This. Retest the highs. Oh, give me a sec. Chat. Brother, how do you see anything on the chart? My chart is black. You guys see that. My chart's all black. What? How do you say black in Spanish? What do you need to see? You need to see the candles, green and red. You need to see the price and maybe a line or two. The little, you see that behind the stream record? There's a little Wix 9 cafe. Oh look, we have our own skyscrapers here. Right here. Wait, hold on, I can't even do it. Yeah, we're right now we're building the Wix Khalifa right here. It's under construction. We're gonna see if we can get back up there and build another fucking, you know, the twin Wix. The twin Wix Khalifas. Or what's it called? Burjwix. Burj 9. That an interesting level. Because if you have this here, that means you can close respecting this. The drive down here will likely fail if you're respecting 4093 if you stay above here. So if the hourly stays above 4093 and we open up with a bottom wick, we might have a bottom wick entry here, 4088, or we might, if we open up with a top wick, we might have a rebreak at a high entry. And if this stays below and fakes out, this is going to be really interesting on the rebreak of the 4-hour low. So if price is able to drive down here to 4081, I wouldn't really like, yeah, you know what? I wouldn't like a buy here. If we're able to break through below 4090, I wouldn't like any buys here, but I would like for the market to drive down to 4081. So then we can get some top wick sells, because we can get this area here to act as a resistance. We can get this area as well to act as a resistance and get really ahead of the 4-hour, but the risk is going to have to make sense. We're going to have to come down here. It would be a high probability play as long as we're able to tap 40 or break 4080 here. and get a pullback to 40.90, 40.88. Been really bullish here, so let's look at the 4-hour. 4-hour extremely bullish, doesn't really have a bottom wick. The daily doesn't really have a bottom wick. Got this small little gap here. And the hourlies have been respecting. See, this is the hourly closure at 40.93. This will be the first hourly to close above if it does. If it doesn't, if it respects this area, what have we done off this level? Nothing, just drive down, drive down. And after drive down, where does that wick get up to? Right here, 40.88. So if we're able to push through here and get back up to this area, this is a sell limit area at 40.88. Price will end up looking something like okay. Well, that phone call threw me off. Tara just called me. She's like, "Yo, can you send me some?" What did she just say? I have your credit card. I was wondering if I could use it. I don't know how I feel about this right now. So, all right, usually when I trade on my own, I don't really have all these lines here. I'll just, when I'm looking for a limit order, I usually just like mark up something like that, and that's it. Because lines are really markups for you guys to see what's relevant, where to look, where to kind of focus on, what's going to matter. But really, right now, this is public. We don't care about. This is step one. Once we get a closure, if it's in a different direction, right, then that's going to be step two. We'll mark off as the range. Now, will that necessarily be the range? No, we can continue driving up right from that moment. But if we end up pulling back to our level, then we have a clear resistance and a support. Gold's very technical, right? It fills ranges. So if this ends up acting as a support, we're going to treat it as such and look to fill the range up. Okay. If we get a closure here, I'll look for a push. Continue to push down. Look for support to form here. Or break and continue down. We can see that, right? We'll look for the refill of the range. Creates highs. Retest highs. Creates resistance. Creates support. Fills the range. That's what makes gold very technical. And it respects those highs, those lows, those levels. The reason this level matters here is because this is the level that's eventually gonna send the market moving up or down. Because I'm talking about the high volume candle, the candle that we would like to trade will most likely come off that area. Because if we pull back, we do this, our eventual drive here, drive down, will come off this area. Do something like this. This candle decides to push up. When we get back up there, then that's a fake out. We will most likely come up off that area. This area should not be it. We should not see this. This area is responsible for the fake out. After that, we should see this right here. Maybe this. Build the range up. So that's why I say this line right here is really going to be responsible for the high volume candle push. If we start creating a range here and not just continue pushing up. So there's still things we got to wait on. Oh, you wait though. Please drop a like, sub to the channel, and let me finish smoking this J. Thank you. I forgot. Forgot I was muted. No biggie. Oh shit, more people. What if I do this? See what happens here. It'd be interesting if we can print a little range here, because that gives us room for a range 2 breakout. Look at the daily level we tap. Across the board to the left here. What do you want to do? Okay, let's talk about this. The 1 hour is closing bullish. Any kind of push down could absolutely be the bottom wick, right? For the next 1 hour. So here's what we want. Make sure we don't fake out here. So a couple of things. Clearly, a level. You're gonna want their closure below. There's a chance this can take off, right? As it starts breaking this. So I won't be in on that first break. If it breaks, let it pull back up and then re-break the lows. Great, I'll be in there. But really what I want is that closure. Top wick to at least here. That's where we could take advantage of the sells here. Really want to break below support, close below support while driving off of resistance. And maybe this will leave room for some pancakes. Let's see. But will look interesting here, both on the hourly, on the 30, on the 15, as that would give you the closure below. That would give you the 30 and the hourly break at the lows. That will pull back to the previous range. It's over 100 pips to go there. Let's wait. A lot of time here.
Remember it. Write it down. Take a picture. I don't give a fuck.
How's the sound? Has the sound improved on YouTube? Like the volume's improved on the charts. How about the volume on YouTube? We hit 31.1K yesterday, bro. That's the 4th time we've celebrated that in like the last 2 weeks. And we keep hitting it and losing it, hitting it and losing it. Say, yo, 31.1K yesterday. I remember like we celebrated that like 2 weeks ago. Where are they going? I've not had a great month, but I've gotten a lot of learning done this month. Because look, while we always, I guess, update and optimize what we're doing, right, and improve and build upon our strategies and, you know, and stack things, it's it's a long process. But I was going to say those improvements don't see every market cycle before you start implementing them. So I guess everything you do has to see different market cycles in order for you to know how to apply what you're doing. Give me 1 sec. I got a phone call. Yeah, so the application of everything I'm doing is seeing different market cycles and picked up on a lot. 3 minutes. We got 3 minutes for this 1 hour to close. All the streams can't listen to the Japanese without using headphones, so it's a better, I guess. Heavy bullish, I believe. Yeah, give me a sec. NA. Straight up it is. It took 10 days for this guy to fill. Wow. Like I told you guys earlier, I got the kids in Paris today, and they're in the other room. I'm not sure if they're killing each other, if they're killing the birds. Benny's eating one of the birds. If anyone's. Hold on. Like, what are you doing? She's like, oh my God, the birds, that's my favorite animals. Birds. I'm like, all right, whatever. No, it's my favorite thing, Dad. Come check it out. Look, it's talking to me. I can speak its language. Look. It loves me. I'm like, it's gonna bite you. It's not gonna bite me. Look. Ah. Oh. Frick. Yo. Come on, bro. Best life.
Yo,
What up?
where you been at? Holy shit.
Yeah. Just living.
Just Stunting. Huh? Stunt.
No?
Stunting is a
I'm at a
hazard.
loss for words. You made me. He said, "Where you been at?" And for a split second, the last fucking week, just fucking flashed before my eyes in like a split second.
Did it
And I
really?
was like,
You
and I was
stopped
like,
talking.
man, I don't even know where to start. Is keep a moment. They're just waiting for some structure to print here. Got no top wick there, so maybe, right? What do we know about no top wicks? No rain. Maybe this will start leading into some pullbacks. How do we get in on that celery play? What happened over there? Oh, we had a 15 printer resistance. Right, kind of close below it. Could we have identified that as support? Maybe. The hourly celery play was fun. I've been in the silver day trade since 56.19 yesterday. Trade of the year. W. You win the award for what are we gonna call it? A toddy? Or a thotty? You win a thotty award.
He gets a BBW.
The hottest. Wait. No, trade of the year. That's a toddy. You get a toddy. Silver trade of the year. Stoddy. Oh, it jumped up there already. Holy shit. I didn't notice. I'm over here marking this up. When did this happen? In the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that was 6 minutes ago. Give me a sec, chat. What's up? What's up, dudes? What's going on? As far our candle will hit the resistance. Okay. No rows of stones. Wicks permission. We'll see. It's a massive bullish 4-hour candle. I expect it. You know, it closes bullish. We're gonna look for it to continue up. Just filled this gap here, right? We've been here from 10 days ago. The reason I marked this level off, I was looking to get pancake off that area. Keep it at a 9 pip stop here. Okay. It just never got there. Still might. Four-hour target 41.46 after this level. One hour has clean range to 38. That's at least, sorry, clean range way higher to 48. So at least 200 pips. And clean range down for at least 250 pips. So structure. Warrior. What's the deal? You got the add back. You got to add the live time as well. Yeah, I will. Thank you for reminding me. Probably gonna go here. Under the live wording. Bro, are we fucking loading again? Really? Dude, just went over this. Come on. I love you. Do you remember me? What's up, gang? Worked 100 hours a week the last 8 weeks. Man, that's a lot of overtime. Stacking. Don't stop now, though. Milk your prime. Get everything you can out of it. All right. So, the hourly closed. Sorry. 15 closed. No top wick. Current 15. Straight down. Closing bearish, which means the 30 has left the top wick to be filled. Is there support? We can take some buys off of here on this bottom wick. Is that it? Okay, 4109, 4110, right? Gonna be interesting. What's the stop there? 4105. Yo. Remember me. Sure. Been a while. Yeah. These are kind of funky. Funky. Funk master. New background. I love it. I mean, I can adjust it to whatever I want, honestly, realistically. We could travel the world here, gang. What are you gonna, like, I'll get 1,000 new backgrounds. Can't see the screen due to the new background? Why can't you see it? You don't need to see the screen. You need to see the candle, the price, and this shit right here. Oh, you can't even see that. Sorry. You don't even need to see that, sorry. That's a wasted tool. How you got it like that, if you don't mind asking? They got this new shit. I'm telling you about it. It's called ChatGPT. I asked it how I get it like that. And it told me how to do it. I don't trade candles, word. I'd be trading the highs and lows of these skyscrapers, bro. Right here. Looking to reach, you see? We obviously clearly have a resistance right here. All right, the skyscraper resistance. Right, we have, this is the minor resistance right there. We closed above it, but if we can stay up, we can continue building up on this, right? Like, because this is support right here. We have not been able to drop below the support, otherwise we drown. The skyscraper strategy. Word. The second candle went from the bottom of the skyscraper from its reflection to the top. You guys are paying attention to the wrong thing here. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Watch it tap this yellow line, push heavily back down. They're playing a 15. There was no top wick here. You're breaking the previous candle, but you're so overextended. I'm not looking to really take anything here, and especially right into this area, from which I think we can absolutely see a heavy pullback from, right? Big reason why we're not doing a pancake here was the fact that this pullback happened. Yeah, there's nothing to take here, absolutely. We're literally looking for a range to be created. So for the things that we're looking for, right? You're looking for an onion, a celery, and a pancake, and different variations of those. But or a range to breakout, which will probably include celery or an onion. Was bullish. Last 15 of the 4-hour candle. Do we pull back and create a top wick? I'm sorry, for the 4-hour closure, or will this just fucking blast straight through here? 4146 in the mix. Get your ticks. All right, so this is the level we just spoke about, right? You tap 4128. That's the range fill. I mean, I'm sorry, that's the gap fill. Top wick. 10 pip risk. That's the interesting part. That's what I was looking at earlier. I was like, man, that's 10 pips. But I'm gonna let this go last 15. 4-hour, we're gonna watch the 4-hour close, either pull back, give us a nice wick to fill, or we'll just see this blast off. I hope this blasts off, because if it comes riding down, this is exactly where I wanted to take that sell. If it comes riding down from here, doesn't go any higher, we kind of pissed. But it's happening so late, man. I kind of want this to push. I'm gonna regret not getting in there. Blast through it. Come on. That level on point. I'm over here playing this on the 1 minute. It's this range, right, that kind of fucks it up here. You can take it. That's why I'm hoping it just blasts through, because we got the level here on point. I got it on the 1 minute. I was thinking, hey, maybe we get another top wig, get in right here. 8 pip stop. Straight down. So I'm gonna regret not getting in there. Why do you guys think he's so lucky? Hmm? Wow. Huh? Why? What's over there? What's over there? They don't let you? Bored? Okay. Bored in the house, and I'm in the house bored. Why do you guys think he's so lucky? Probably because he got the bundle. Close that door, please, if you're going there. Close that door if you go there, please. And here comes the 4-hour closure 1 minute ago. Pretty dirty closure. I filled the whole 4-hour range. That sucks because we're right below the 4-hour level. Right, but the most recent closed bullish. So I'm a little skeptical of the buys here. Want buys from down here. It's just here, right? Yeah, I gotta be watching World Series of Poker. Be nice to your sister. Okay. Close that door, please. You can't walk in here without. Do me a favor. I know. I need you to close that door, then we can talk. Walk normally, please. No, I mean all the way. All the way. All the way. To the locks. That's closing. Yes. Yeah, it could be. We could be using this area as a support now. Perfect, yeah. What happened? I missed. Okay, so yeah, realistically, I need a closure above here. I'm looking to see if we could take this with volume. And do we have volume? Yeah, we have a closure outside the most recent level here. And there's clean range for this wick, and resistance is at 34. Still have not closed above. Close that door, please. Okay, cool. Thank you. I need you need to hold on a minute, okay? She took a seat like it's a waiting room. Yeah. That's a nasty retest and pull back down.
You're muted.
I was muted through this whole thing? Bruh. Okay, we have a sell stop on the previous break of the previous 15 low, which respected this area, right, that we keep talking about, which is a 4-hour and a 1-hour resistance, the gap fill. We've just broken the previous candle high, right? We had that celery play on the 15. It failed. If we can re-break the 4-hour lows, we should create a much steeper bottom wick or drive down, which means I would like to get down here to at least fill of the previous candle, right? The 15 there. 5. Where's the 5? Okay. So let's go to, I think 18.1. So are we frozen again? Bro. Limit 20 by there. By that'll be partials. I'm looking to re-break. Oh, 5. This gives me a concrete stop here at 73 pips, and that's what I'll keep it. I'm looking to not re-break the 4-hour high, to come down, make a bottom wick for it, and correct some of this move. Right, and if it just continues pushing up, it continues pushing up. This is just, we're at a 4-hour resistance here at this level at the gap fill. Hey, kiddo, I need a minute. Oh, thank you for letting me know. I'm on mute. All right. Yeah. Hey, if you were in the Zoom call, for some reason, it's working much better without the Zoom call. Like I started closing things to make sure I'm getting some kind of better service. Yeah, so I was looking at a couple of things to see if we could get some buys here on the break of that high. But the 4-hour here doesn't really minor bottom wick, and it's a 4-hour level. And I think if we rebroke this 4-hour high, the rebreak of the low should take us down to the bottom of the range there. And we have not had a closure above this level. So if like right where we are right now, if we're able to close here, right, in 7 minutes, then I would like to look for buys. But because we have not been able to close, we keep rejecting off this area. I don't want to just break it by a bit and then push heavy back down in range. That's why I'd want a closure, then a bottom wick, and then we can look for buys above there. The issue is this is such a heavy level that a break of it can just push this. We don't know. But we've seen the fact that this is a heavy low, right, that we've gapped down from. So until I get a closure above here, I won't really look for this buy. But I would like to take a sell if the 4-hour decides to re-break its own low now. Very simple. I could push up heavy. See, now it broke that high. Let's see if it can hold so we can get some buy, or let's see if it can re-break the 4-hour low so we can get a bigger pullback. Re-break on a 4-hour low would be sick. You're in, small size should be decent. Let's see. Or you're looking for the buys here. Yeah, I mean, look, you're going to see right now, it's either going to push up, bounce up heavy because look, it pulled back to the break, or it's going to come down heavy back into range. I just don't want to take that 50-50 here. I'd rather get the closure and then take the buys, or the re-break of the 4-hour low for the sells, because this is a 4-hour resistance, right? So if we close above, great, but we re-break the lows, we should head to the next level down. What happened to the Zoom? I closed it right now just because the shit started glitching. I got to free up more space. Apparently, I didn't free up enough space. So I closed it, and I don't want this thing to, during a trade, to get us out. 50s is what you get? No, absolutely not. We're fucking like 90-10 here over the years. Everything we do is pretty, you know, usually highly in our favor. And while I do like the buys and the closure above the most recent, I hate ignoring this level here. Right? This level. To the left where we got down from. So when it close, there's a chance break of the highs and it pushes. 5 closed, the 15 has not. 4 more minutes. Por 20. There it go. There it go. Go. Two minutes here on this 15-minute candle. Like, this thing can push heavy, but I need a closure. There has to be a top wick. We have to attempt to come back down in range. Right, this is also a 30 closure. We have created a range, but it's on a small time frame here. The 5, the 15, barely. Right, pull back, not really a range. Support, resistance, filled it, hasn't closed back in it. You watching the 30-minute close. Is that all we got on this 4-hour, maybe? I'm weak. Hey, I even turned off the music, man. Just so don't mess with our shit. All right, let's get rid of this because we're looking like it's going to be a closure above. Hey, gang. If you're the Zoom gang, I'm going to figure this out and make sure you guys can get back in there. But right now, let me focus. Hold on. See if it closes above or below. Damn, is that above or below? Where did it close? That opened below, man. Stops here. Closed above, that opened below. This price action sucks. I didn't cancel on my live. You're right. You're right. You're absolutely right. Hold on, bro. Break at a previous candle high, right? That's hold on, let me cancel that. Motherfucker. I'm not sure. Did we close above there on the 15? Looking like it did. Ain't that a bitch? Yeah, I'm gonna. Oh boy, 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 oh boy. Should pop up, but I don't like none of this. Yeah, I thought to myself, can I get in here? But I just won't be able to have everything up and running in time on both terminals to get in there. You missed it. No entry after this. Yeah. Man, I really do not like that. Whenever I'm hesitant like this, I don't like it because look at the closure. Right at it, and the opening is right below it. It's like if I gotta zoom in, it's a little uncomfortable for me. But, yeah, that's the position. This is my level right here on the dot. Look at that closure. You're gonna have to hold on a second, kiddo. If this was like this, if the closure is like this, Yeah, easily break at highs. I don't even think about it. But this, yeah. Yeah, if this is the level, right? Clearly, right here, you close above the most recent. You don't even think about it. Clearly, right? But like, this was the level. Close above here, open below here, but like, right at it. Yeah, I hate all of this shit. I'm gonna call it a session, gang. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I gotta clear out some more space. I don't have the Zoom gang here. I really want. We're gonna take this into the Signal channel. I really want to get a W tonight for the private gang. All right, so you wonder why that guy was rich? Because he got the bundle? No, it's your turn. Go get the bundle. I'm going to take this into the private community. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Maybe. But that closure really sucks. Anyway, gang, Zoom gang, see you guys in the clubhouse. Mods, thank you so much for helping me run the stream. Chat, love and wisdom to you all. Let me free up some space in my computer, and I'll get the Zoom back running, and it's gonna be a lot better. We'll stop getting these fucking freezes. All right, gang. As for me, my time here is up, and just like that, another. Wait, we need some music. Let's get some music. I can't do that. I can't do an outro without any music. Please drop a like, sub to the channel before you dip, and yeah, get our song here. All right. As for me, my time here is up, and just like that, another Asian session is in the books.